I believe all ideas are just floating through the stream. Whatever you may believe, whatever you call it, it's floating out there. And if you're tapped in creatively, spiritually, if you're tapped in, you can pull from that. And you can manifest that into the real world. The real world. And if you don't, somebody else will. Ideas just want to be born. Now, is it you that'll give it birth? Or will it be somebody else? This is no shade to my sister. Shout out to my sister Ash. I started taking social media more serious like in the beginning of October. And I noticed a lot of creators make a lot of posts about finding your niche. And I know artists can relate to me when I say, what is my niche? And I've been trying to figure it out, right? I've thought about all the things that I love to do. I thought about all the things that I do on a day-to-day basis, my skills, my talent, my dreams, my ambitions. And I was like, all right, cool. I could find a niche in music. Yeah, I could teach people how to rap, or I could teach people how to write songs. Or what about if I taught people how to make music videos or edit videos? What about film? I could teach people how to write films, stories. What about sketches? Or what about trucking? I mean, I work every day. What if I niche down on trucking and I just taught people how to become an owner-op? After writing down a whole bunch of ideas, different game plans and strategies, it all hit me. I am the niche. I'm the niche. And when I say artists can relate, I think a lot of artists have multiple talents. And what a lot of creators tell you to do is to double down on one. And I get how that works. Doubling down on one niche can work. It's simple. If I chose to just teach y'all about trucking, it would make my life easier, and it would make the algorithm's life easier in pushing me towards people who want to learn how to get into the trucking industry. I get it. But I don't think there's one size fit all.
Oh, damn.
But the algorithm is so different now. As you probably already know, the algorithm is going to push interest for the audience, whatever people are interested in. And I think a lot of people follow creators more so because of who they are versus what they say. You can have 5 people say the same thing, but everyone's going to lean towards whoever the messenger is based off of how they deliver the message. I say all this to say, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do whatever worked for anybody else. Bro, there's so many ways to do it, and that's the beautiful part. Now, granted, I don't think it would make complete sense to just be all over the place, but at the same time, that doesn't mean that wouldn't work either. I happen to be trucking, but I'm an artist. I create. That's what I do. I just make shit. And when I create something, I don't know who's gonna like it. And although we're all different in our own ways, we're very similar as well. There's a group of people that are just like you, just like me. So if you make what you like, that group will find you, and vice versa. Everything I scroll on my feed is things that I like. I don't know these people. Now, I may hit follow on somebody if I think they're funny, especially if I go on their page, I see something else that's funny, or I may follow somebody if their music is good, or the song that came across my page was fire. I go on their page, there's another one that's fire. I'm like, okay, I'll hit follow because I want to see this. But the person who made that wasn't looking for me. They didn't niche that song for me. And they might have other things on their page, like them hanging out with their best friend, and their friends are having a conversation that I find interesting. Just create. But it's also smart to consider that this could be a business for you. Don't know how it's going to work out for you. I don't know how it's going to work out for me. But I do know what doesn't work for me. And what doesn't work for me is to put myself in a box to feed one set of people. Because if you're anything like me, you're everything. You're not just one thing. And there's other creators for that, which is the beautiful part. I don't have to stress about entertaining or informing or teaching anybody about one thing, because somebody else is doing that. That's good. I'm happy for you. And it's working for you. I love that for you. It just doesn't work for me. If I happen to give you any type of value, that's awesome. I'm glad that you got something out of this. I'm glad that you got something from me. But there's so many ideas out there. There's so many things to grab from the stream of consciousness. And back to my sister, something I told her a couple weeks ago or so. My idea of what ideas are, creations are, art is, I believe all ideas are just floating through the stream. Whatever you may believe, whatever you call it, it's floating out there. And if you're tapped in creatively, spiritually, if you're tapped in, you can pull from that. And you can manifest that into the real world. The real world. And if you don't, somebody else will. Ideas just want to be born. Now, is it you that'll give it birth? Or will it be somebody else? That's up to you to decide. So don't get stuck trying to craft such a perfect niche that you just never release. You never post. Don't get caught up in that. It'll come along the way if that's what you're looking for. But you are the niche. Remember that. Peace to the agents.